Hello students, welcome to my class. Today we will continue the chapter Trigonometric Functions of class 11. So in the previous video we have completed first 5 questions of miscellaneous exercise. Today we will see the remaining question. Now the sixth question, prove that sin 7x plus sin 5x plus sin 9x plus sin 3x divided by cos 7x plus cos 5x plus cos 9x plus cos 3x is equal to tan 6x. So here we will start with LHS expression, that is sin 7x plus sin 5x plus sin 9x plus sin 3x divided by cos 7x plus cos 5x into plus cos 9x plus cos 3x. So here we are going to use the identity sin x plus sin y in the numerator and cos x plus cos y in the denominator. Okay, so we know the identity. What is the formula for sin x plus sin y is equal to 2 sin x plus y by 2 into cos x minus y by 2. So this is the formula for sin x plus sin y, and the denominator we have to use cos x plus cos y identity. So this is equal to 2 cos x plus y by 2 into cos x minus y by 2. So we are going to use these two formulas in the numerator and denominator. So the first term, this one we will use the identity. So 2 sin 7x plus 5x by 2 into cos 7x minus 5x by 2. Again same identity for the next two terms, that is 2 sin 9x plus 3x by 2 into cos 9x minus 3x by 2. Now denominator, so we will simplify the denominator using second identity, that is 2 cos 7x plus 5x by 2 into cos 7x minus 5x by 2 plus here 2 cos 9x plus 3x by 2 into cos 9x minus 3x by 2. Now we are going to simplify. So 2 sin 7x plus 5x, 12x by 2 is equal to 6x. Okay, so 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 by 2 is 6. So you will get first as 2 sin 6x into, here 7x minus 5x is 2x. So 2x by 2 is equal to x. So you will get cos x plus 2 sin, here 9x plus 3x, again 12x, 12x by 2 is 6x. So sin 6x into cos 9x minus 3x, 9x minus 3x is 6x, 6x by 2 is 3x. So cos 3x divided by denominator will get as 2 cos 7x plus 5x, that is 12x by 2, that is 6x, into cos 7x minus 5x, 2x by 2 is equal to x. So you will get cos x plus 2 cos, here again 9x plus 3x, 12x by 2 is 6x. So cos 6x into cos 3x. Now we will see here 2 sin 6x. 2 sin 6x is common in the numerator. So we will take 2 sin 6x common outside. Okay. So here in the first term we will have cos x plus cos 3x. Similarly, from the denominator we can take 2 cos 6x common outside. So we will have cos x plus cos 3x. Now if you see, these two terms will get cancelled and 2 also will get cancelled. So what is remaining? Sin 6x by cos 6x, which is equal to tan 6x. So this is our RHS. Okay. Now we will see the 7th question. So now 7th question. Sin 3x plus sin 2x minus sin x is equal to 4 sin x into cos x by 2 into cos 3x by 2. So we will start with the left side expression. So LHS is equal to sin 3x plus sin 2x minus sin x. So here if you see we have three terms. So which two terms you have to group together? So you add the angle. 3x plus x is 4x. 4x by 2 is 2x. So here you have 2x. So we'll group first and the last term together. Okay. So we can write sin 3x minus sin x plus sin 2x. So here for the first two terms, we will use the identity sin x minus sin y. So what is sin x minus sin y? 2 cos x plus y by 2 into sin x minus y by 2. So this is the formula. So this formula we will use here. So 2 cos 3x plus x by 2 into sin 3x minus x by 2 plus sin 2x. Now we will simplify here, that is 2 cos 3x plus x is 4x, 4x by 2 is 2x. So 2 cos 2x into sin 3x minus x, that is 3x minus x is 2x, 2x by 2 is equal to x, so sin x you will get, and here sin 2x place we will use the formula 2 sin x cos x. So this identity we will use in the third term, that is in the place of sin 2x. So we can write 2 sin x cos x. Now if you see here 2 sin x is common in both the terms. So we will take 2 sin x common outside. So here in the first term you will have a cos 2x and the second term you will have a cos x. Now if you see here again because we have already sin x is there in the RHS expression. So again we need to simplify this expression. Here we will use cos x plus cos y identity. So what is cos x plus cos y? 2 cos x plus y by 2 into cos x minus y by 2. So we will use this formula here. So 2 sin x into cos 2 cos 2x plus x by 2 into cos 2x minus x by 2. So now we will simplify this. That is 2 sin x into 2. Here 2x plus x is 3x by 2. So we will get cos 3x by 2 into 2x minus x is x. So x by 2, cos x by 2. So now we will write in the same order. So 2 into 2 is 4 sin x into cos x by 2 into cos 3x by 2. Actually this is our RHS expression. Find sin x by 2, cos x by 2, tan x by 2 in each of the following. So the first question, tan x is equal to minus 4 by 3 and x is in quadrant 2. Okay, so this information is given. We have to find sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and tan x by 2. If we are able to find sin x by 2 and cos x by 2, then we can easily find out tan x by 2 because you know the formula tan x is equal to sin x by cos x. So using, if you divide sin x by 2 and cos x by 2 value, we will get tan x by 2. So how to find these two first? How to find sin x by 2 and cos x by 2? So we'll see, we have learned many formulas. In that we have learned cos 2x formula. That is, actually there are 4 formulas for cos 2x. In that one is in terms of cos and another one is in terms of sin. So we will use those two formulas. Cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x minus 1. And another formula is 1 minus 2 sin square x. So here if you see, here we need x by 2. So imagine if whatever angle is here, it's a half only will come here. So suppose if we want 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2, then here it should be cos, the double of this angle. So double of this angle means cos x. So cos x is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2, and similarly cos x is equal to 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. So we are going to use these two formulas for finding sin x by 2 and cos x by 2 value. So how to find? So if you want to find sin x by 2 and cos x by 2, you need cos x value. Okay. So whatever trigonometric ratio is given, from that you have to find out cos x value only. Then only you can find sin x by 2 and cos x by 2. Now we will see how to find out this. So what is the relation between identity between tan and sec? We have already learned that identity between tan and sec, that is sec square x minus tan square x is equal to 1, or we can write sec square x is equal to 1 plus tan square x. So we will use this identity and find out sec x value, because the reciprocal of sec x is cos x. So we can find out cos x value. Once if we get cos x value, using these two formula we can find out sin x by 2 and cos x by 2. Okay. So here we are going to substitute, because tan value we have. So 1 plus minus 4 by 3 the whole square. So we will simplify this, that is 1 plus 16 by 9. So when you take LCM, you will get 25 by 9. So this is the value of sec square x. So from this, what is sec x? Sec x is equal to square root of 25 by 9, that is plus or minus 5 by 3 you will get. Okay, plus or minus 5 by 3. Then you will have a doubt whether we should take plus 5 by 3 or minus 5 by 3 for sec x. For that only they have given very clearly the angle x lies in second quadrant. So you have to check whether second quadrant. In second quadrant, in second quadrant, you know which trigonometric ratio is positive? Sin x and cosec x are positive. All other trigonometric ratios are negative in second quadrant. So we can say that cos x is negative. In second quadrant, we have cos x is negative. So cos is the sec is the reciprocal of cos. So here sec x value we will take as minus 5 by 3. Okay. So for finding out whether it is plus or minus value only, they have given the angle is in which quadrant. That condition is also given in the question. So we got sec x is equal to minus 5 by 3. So from this we can find out cos x. So cos x is equal to minus 3 by 5. Okay, now we are going to use the first formula for finding sin x by 2 value. So here we will substitute. So what is cos x is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2. Okay, so what we will do with this 2 sin square x by 2, we will bring to this side. Okay, so 2 sin square x by 2 is equal to 1 minus cos x. Now we will substitute here 1 minus, what is the value of cos x? Minus 3 by 5. Okay, so these two minus, it will become plus. So 1 plus 3 by 5. So when you take LCM, you will get 8 by 5. So this is the value of 2 sin square x by 2. So we got 2 sin square 8 by x by 2 is equal to 8 by 5. Now we are going to find out sin square x value from this expression. So sin square x by 2 is equal to 8 by 5. This 2 we will take to the right side. Okay, so 8 by 5 into 2 will come in the denominator. When you simplify, you will get 4 by 5. So this is the value of sin square x by 2. So what is the value of sin x by 2? Root of 4 by 5, which is equal to plus or minus 2 by root 5. So here you will have a doubt whether we should take plus 2 by root 5 for sin x by 2 or minus 2 by root 5 for sin x by 2. So here it is given that x is in second quadrant, that is x lies between pi by 2 and pi. Second quadrant means pi by 2 to pi. Now we will divide this throughout of this inequality by 2. So pi by 2 means pi by 4 less than x by 2 less than pi pi by 2. Now if you see here, what we get, x by 2 lies in first quadrant. So we can write here x by 2 lies in first quadrant. So in first quadrant, you know, all trigonometric ratios are positive. So sin x by 2 we will take as plus 2 by root 5. Okay, so we got the value of sin x by 2. Now we have to find out cos x by 2. So what is the formula? Cos x is equal to 2. We'll use the formula, write the formula. Cos x is equal to 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. Okay, so this 1 we will take to this side. So you will get 2 cos square x by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos x, and here we are going to substitute the value of cos x. So what is the value of cos x? Cos x is equal to minus 3 by 5. So minus 3 by 5. Now we will simplify. So 5 minus 3, that is 2 by 5. Okay, so you will get the value of 2 cos square x as 2 cos square x by 2 is equal to 2 by 5. Here this 2 and 2 will get cancelled, and cos x by 2. Now we are going to find out cos x by 2 is equal to 1 by root of 1 by 5, which is equal to 1 by root 5. This value is also positive. Why we have taken positive value? Because x by 2 lies in first quadrant. In first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. So we got sin x by 2 value, and now we got cos x by 2 value. Okay, now we have to find one more is left out, that is tan x by 2. So how will you find tan x by 2? So you know the formula, sin x by 2 by cos x by 2. So what is the value of sin x by 2? 2 by root 5 divided by cos x by 2 is 1 by root 5. So this root 5 will get cancelled. So the value of tan x by 2 is equal to 2. So we got all the three values, that is sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and tan x by 2. We calculated. So this is how you have to do. So you have to find out cos x value. If we are able to find out cos x only, we can use these two formula for getting sin x by 2 and cos x by 2. Now we will see the next question. For 9, cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3, where x is in quadrant 3. So here it is very easy because already cos x value we know. So it is easy for us to find out the three values of sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and tan x by 2. Now you listen here, x is in quadrant 3. That is its meaning, x lies between pi and 3 pi by 2. Now we will divide throughout by 2. So what you will get, pi by 2 less than x by 2 less than 3 pi by 4. Its meaning, x by 2 lies in second quadrant. Okay, so you know that in second quadrant sine and cosec are positive, all other trigonometric ratios are negative. Okay, sine will be positive, cos and tan will be negative in second quadrant. Now we are going to use the formula, that is cos x is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square x by 2. So this is the formula. Okay, so this formula only we are going to use, that is cos 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square x. This formula only we are going to use first. So cos x value is minus 1 by 3 is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square x by 2. We will take this minus 2 sine square x by 2 to the left side. So 2 sine square x by 2, and this minus 1 by 2 we will take to the right side. So it will become plus 1 by 3. Now we will simplify this. So 3 plus 1, that is 4 by 3. So 2 sine square x by 2 is equal to 4 by 3. Now this 2 we will bring it to the left side, right side. So sine square x by 2 is equal to 4 by 3 into 2. Here we can cancel. So the answer is 2 by 3. So this is the value of sine square x by 2. From this we will find out sine sin x by 2 value, that is root of 2 by 3, that is root 2 by root 3. You know that x by 2 lies in second quadrant, so sign is positive, so we have taken plus value. But here if you see, the denominator is an irrational number, so we will rationalize by multiplying both numerator and denominator by root 3. So the answer is root 2 into root 3 is root 6 by 3. Okay, so this is the value of sin x by 2. So we got the value of sin x by 2 as root 6 by 3. Now we will find out cos x by 2 value. So cos 2x is equal to, this is the formula, 2 cos square x minus 1. Okay, so 2 cos square x by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos x. We can use using this formula, cos 2x plus 1 is equal to 2 cos square x. Okay, so from this we can write like this, 2 cos square x by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos x, that is 1. Cos x value is, what is the value of cos x? Minus 1 by 3. So 1 minus 1 by 3. So when you simplify 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1 is 2 by 3. So 2 cos square x by 2 is equal to 2 by 3. So 2 will get cancelled. So what is the value of cos x by 2? Cos x by 2 is equal to root of 1 by 3, which is equal to plus or minus 1 by root 3. And you know that since x by 2 lies in second quadrant, cos x by 2 will be negative. So we can write cos x by 2 is equal to minus 1 by root 3, and we will rationalize this also, this expression also we will rationalize. So we will get minus root 3 by 3. So this is the value of cos x by 2. Now we will find out tan x by 2 value. Okay, so tan x by 2 is equal to, the formula is sin x by 2 by cos x by 2. So sin x by 2, what is the value of sin x by 2? Root 6 by 3 divided by cos x by 2 is minus root 3 by 3. So what will happen? These two we can cancel, and here root 6 we can write as root 2 into root 3 divided by minus root 3. So this root 3 will get cancelled. So the answer for tan x by 2 is equal to minus root 2. So we got all the values. Sin x by 2 value is root 6 by 3, and cos x by 2 value is minus root 3 by 3, and tan x by 2 value is equal to minus root 2. Now we will see the last question. So last question, 10th one, sin x is equal to 1 by 4 and x is in quadrant 2. So here sin x value is given. So from sin x value you have to find out cos x value. Then using these two formula you can find out sin x by 2 and cos x by 2 value. Okay, since x is in quadrant 2, x by 2 cos x value will be negative because x is in second quadrant, and second quadrant except sine and cosec all other trigonometric ratios are negative. So cos x value will be negative. So we will use the identity cos square x is equal to 1 minus sine square x. This identity we will use and we will find out the value of cos x. So 1 minus 1 by 4 the whole square, which is equal to 1 minus 1 by 16. 16 we will take as LCM. So 16 minus 1, that is 15 by 16. So this is the value of cos square x. So from this, what is the value of cos x? Cos x is equal to root 15. So that is root of 15 by 16, which is equal to plus or minus root 15 by 4. And since x is in second quadrant, cos x is negative. So we can write cos x is equal to minus root 15 by 4. So we got the value of cos x. Now we are going to use this formula for finding sin x by 2 value. That is 2 sin square x by 2 is equal to 1 minus cos x. So 1 minus cos x. So 1 minus cos x value is minus root 15 by 4. So we will simplify here, that is 1 plus root 15 by 4. 4 we will take as LCM. So 4 plus root 15 by 4. Value of 2 sin square x by 2. So we will bring this 2 to the right side. So it will come in the denominator. So sin square x by 2 is equal to 4 plus root 15 by 2 into 4, that is 8. So this is the value of sin square x by 2. From this we will find out sin x by 2 value, that is root of 4 plus root 15 by 8. Okay, so now we will simplify this. If you are taking square root separately for both numerator and denominator, again denominator we will have an irrational number. So to avoid that, we are multiplying by 2 both numerator and denominator. So the denominator will become 16. So square root of 16 will be 4. So we can simplify like that. So sin x by 2 is equal to sin x by 2 is equal to root of, now we will take separately the square root. So root of 2, with 2 we will multiply each term. So 8 plus 2 root 15 divided by root of 16 is equal to 4. And here if you see, since x is in second quadrant, x by 2 lies in first quadrant. Okay, so in first quadrant you know all trigonometric ratios are positive. So sin is also positive. So this is the value of sin x by 2. Now we will use this formula for finding cos x by 2. So 2 cos square x by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos x, which is equal to 1 plus cos value is minus root 15 by 2. Now we will take 4 as LCM here. So 4 minus root 15 by 4. So this is the value of 2 cos square x by 2. So from this we will find out cos square x by 2 value. So this 2 we will bring to the right side. So 4 minus root 15 by 8. So this is the value of cos square. Now we will take square root on both the side. So cos x by 2 is equal to root of 4 minus root 15 by 8. The same method we will multiply by 2 so that the denominator will become a rational number. So root of 8 minus 2 root 15 by 4. So this is the value of cos x by 2. So we got sin x by 2 and cos x by 2 value. Now we will find out tan x by 2 value. You know the formula for tan x by 2. So tan x by 2 is equal to sin x by 2 by cos x by 2. So we will write here sin x by 2 value is, sin x by 2 value is root of 8 plus 2 root 15 by 4 divided by cos x by 2 value is root of 8 minus 2 root 15 by 4. So what will happen? This 4 we can cancel. Now again you see here we have a denominator, we have an irrational number. So we will rationalize this. Rationalize means we will multiply with the conjugate of this number. That is 8 plus 2 root 15 into again root of 8 plus 2 root 15. Divided by denominator we have 8 minus 2 root 15 into root of 8 plus 2 root 15. Now if you see here, when you multiply these two, we will get 8 plus 2 root 15. That is the square root will get cancelled and you will have numerator as 8 plus 2 root 15. And the denominator, if you simplify, square root we will take common for both. A minus b into a plus b. That is a square minus b square. So 64. A is 8. So 8 square is 64 minus 2 root 15. What is the square of 2 root 15? 2 square is 4. Root 15 square is 15. That is 4 into 15 is equal to 60. So when you take the square of the second number, you will get 60 as answer. So root of 64 minus 60 is root 4. So the denominator is root 4, which is equal to 2. So from 8 plus 2 root 15 by 2. So here we can take 2 common outside from the numerator. So we can cancel with these two 2's. Okay. So this is the value of actually tan x by 2. So tan x by 2 is 4 plus root 15. So this is the value of tan x by 2. So we have completed the miscellaneous exercise of this chapter, trigonometric function. So in my next video we will learn a new chapter. If you like my channel, you can share and subscribe. Your subscription, my motivation. Thank you, students.